بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد فالسلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Dear followers, watchers, welcome to lesson 2 of the book, and we are studying the book آداب المعلمين والمتعلمين by Shaykh Abdurrahman bin Nasir al-Sa'di أو al-Sa'di rahimahullah. And this is a short text about the etiquettes for teachers and students. And as said in the first lesson, the book consists of 21 points, and we have arrived at the second point of our text. Now let's read the Arabic text first, and then we are going to translate it to English and add a few points or make a few remarks. طريقة الطلب. That's the second point, and that refers to the way or the manner to seek and to seek knowledge. ثم بعد هذا يتعين البداءة بالأهم فالأهم من العلوم الشرعية وما يعين عليها من علوم العربية، وتفصيل هذه الجملة معروف، وينبغي أن يسلك أقرب طريق يوصل إلى المطلوب الذي قصده، وأن ينتقي من مصنفات الفن الذي يشتغل فيه أحسنها وأوضحها وأكثرها فائدة، ويجعل جل همه واشتغاله بذلك الكتاب حفظا عند الإمكان، أو دراسة تكرير بحيث تكون المعاني معقولة له محفوظة، ثم لا يزال يكرر ما مر عليه ويعيده. This is the reading of the Arabic text for the second point. Now in English, this goes as follows. Number 2, starting points in Islamic education. Additionally, it is especially important to begin with the most important Islamic fields of study. And in the text we read al-ulum al-shar'iyya. That's what meant. That is what is meant here with the most important Islamic fields of study. And in this regard, you have to think of aqidah, of fiqh, and so forth. And then he mentions and the various sciences of the Arabic language, al-ulum al-arabiyya, as the author mentioned, which support them. The details of this topic are very well known, or are well known, ma'ruf. So we see here that it is of utmost importance that we master the Arabic language, and that's one of the objectives here of this course, of this lesson, that we master Arabic and practice our reading of the Arabic text and try to understand it. And this comes in levels, we could go much deeper here, but the objective here is also to keep it short and to motivate you to do the same. Now, it is important to take the most direct pathway towards the goal he set. One should select the books of a particular field of study or science which are the best, clearest, and most beneficial ones. أحسنها وأوضحها وأكثرها فائدة. That's what the author mentions here in Arabic. And this is an advice by the author, which is of course based on the advice by the Salaf al-Salih. This is an advice that came from our pious predecessors to always choose the best book. when it comes to studying any science. The best book, the most clear book, and the most beneficial book. And um, the one whom you study with, your teacher, he will point you towards this direction, of course. And if we can mention one example here, just one example to illustrate this. For example, if you look at the field of the sciences of hadith, there is one book which will really help the student of knowledge, and that is Al-Risala Al-Mustatrafa by Shaykh al-Islam Muhammad bin Jafar al-Kittani rahimahullah. That is one of those books you could think of when it comes to the best books in this field, because it will give you an overview of the different fields of study. It will give you the titles of books, and it will tell you something about the authors and the scholars of hadith, next to some general guidelines when it comes to the study of this field. Then the author, and we continue with the text, he should designate most of his focus and energy to that book, memorizing it whenever possible, or at least studying it repeatedly, so that its meanings are understood and remembered. مَعْقُولَةً وَمَحْفُوظَةً. And then lastly, the last part of this point, then he goes back to review and rehearse what he has completed from time to time. So you need to review what you've studied constantly, actually. That's the last advice here of the Shaykh. And with this, we close this short lesson on this part of the text. And the next lesson will be on the third point mentioned by Shaykh Abdurrahman bin Nasir al-Sa'adi, rahimahullah. May Allah allow us to benefit from his knowledge in this world and in the next world. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. Until the next lesson, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.